So now that ChatGPT has become part of your dictionary, you must be wondering what else AI can do. And there's a lot. In this video, I specifically want to talk about a foundational model that is necessary to unlock the vast amount of AI applications. More specifically, I want to talk about 5 ways that AI-driven real-time forecasting can transform your decision-making. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Rain. I have a PhD in electronic engineering and my research is focused on the applications and the design of generative artificial intelligence. So let's dive a bit deeper into this concept of real-time forecasting. Real-time forecasting allows us to, in a moment, know what is going to happen next. If we are relentlessly and continuously collecting data at very tiny resolutions, say a second or a minute or even a nanosecond, then real-time forecasting models takes the last day's worth of data, this can change, and says what is going to happen at the next minute or the next second or the next nanosecond. Combining AI technology with general data science techniques that looks a little bit further ahead, however, allows us to develop state-of-the-art models for day-ahead markets. Considering that most of the market usually works on a day-ahead principle, say the energy sector or the financial sector, let's dive into 5 ways that AI-driven real-time forecasting can benefit the decisions that you would have to make. Specifically, I want to speak about the accuracy, the precision, the feedback loops, the accelerated decision-making, and the modular aspect of artificial intelligence. So let's start with accuracy. The latest research all points to the same thing. Neural networks coupled with ample amounts of data will give you state-of-the-art performance like never seen before. In fact, these models, when they are trained in specific applications, outperform humans by a mile. And so everyone in the industry is jumping on how to use AI within their sectors. And to understand why this is important, the next point is high precision. Now, in the case of real-time forecasting, high precision takes 2 things. High precision means 2 things. 1, accuracy, as we just spoke about, and 2, the speed of the forecast. And this is where AI shines far beyond any other model that is available. Specifically, AI models are first trained and then deployed at a later stage. Where general data science techniques would need to redo all of the mathematical and physical calculations for it to predict something, the AI model does all this in the training stage, and then when it's deployed, it can make predictions within nanoseconds. And this allows it to have an extremely high precision and coupled with its high accuracy. The next advantage is the feedback loop of AI systems. Because we're training and then deploying, we can, after we've collected even more data than what we trained on originally, retrain the model and deploy the new model. This feedback loop means that as we're collecting data, we're utilizing it as much as we can to have the most accurate AI model possible. And now with this high accuracy AI model that is constantly improving itself and spitting out predictions faster than any other model in the world, this drastically accelerates our decision making. More specifically, if we know what is going to happen in the next minute, then we can make a decision according to that prediction. However, this touches on a rather sensitive topic of AI in terms of what should AI be doing and what should humans be doing. Now, if we take real-time forecasting to the extreme of, say, a nanosecond, and we're predicting what's going to happen in the next nanosecond, a human's reaction time isn't fast enough to make a decision on that prediction. And this also touches on the last advantage of real-time forecasting, namely modularity of AI systems. Specifically, if we take a trained forecasting model, we can append a different decision-making model onto that model so that we can also have this extremely agile and accelerated decisions based off our original forecasts. So now with all these advantages and clearly the state-of-the-art that is available within research, I want to take a step back and ask you, in your industry, where can you start gathering real-time data and doing analysis on that real-time data to improve the efficiency of your workplace or the decisions that needs to be made within your application? The typical example that we're using is the energy sector. Take, for example, renewable energy that is completely variable depending on the sunshine and the wind, that can change every minute, really, but considering regulations, we consider every half an hour. Now we're going to need real-time forecasting to know, okay, how much energy is this renewable farm going to be making in the next half an hour, so that if it's making enough energy, we can turn off some of the dirty energy and draw from the renewable farm. Or if it's not making enough energy, we need to amp up the dirty energy so that we can, because we know we can't draw from the renewable farm. Taking these forecasts and also appending decisions to them, like should we charge the batteries, should we discharge the batteries, should we use the renewable farm straight for our load, should we use the dirty energy straight for our load, should we use combinations of all the lot. This is how we are modularly building real-time forecasting AI models within the energy sector. Again, however, this demands IoT devices that are constantly gathering real-time data. And so when you're considering your own industry, I want you to, first of all, consider real-time data. Data is gold. Where can I gather real-time data on a continuous basis? After that, what would forecasting and decision-making for this data look like? And then finally, what strategies do you need to put in place for your decisions to be optimally designed for your industry? For example, do you want to make the most profits? Do you want to have the cleanest energy? Do you want to have the fastest routes for your logistics? What decisions are you trying to make with this real-time data that would optimize your application? If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy learning about AI and how it can be used in a modular fashion to really enhance the efficiency and the agility of our decisions, then please do subscribe to our social media. We have a webinar series coming out taking a much deeper technical dive into how all this works. But also contact us. We have forecasting models that are in our beta phase within various industries. We also have consulting that we can help you design your real-time data collection to be compatible to AI models. This is also very important. Before you dive into data collecting, please do speak to an AI specialist like ourselves so that we can guide you in really structuring the data in the correct way. If you don't, you're going to have to restructure everything and lose a lot of money. With that, I'm Dr. Rain. Help me work today so that we can future-proof your tomorrow.